Beautiful. 80 degrees today, sunny. This is my definition of ideal weather. If you don't like this type of weather, I don't know what I can do for you. It's hard to make it a whole lot better. Great temperatures, but that's really going to start to change once we get into tomorrow. We'll get off to a good start for your Thursday. A cold front's going to be arriving in that afternoon hour, taking this warmth, pushing it out of the way, flipping the winds back to the northwest, also providing some storm chances that we have to talk about. But really an incredible stretch that we had. If it wasn't for yesterday, yesterday's high was 79 degrees. If that would have been 80, that would have been 5 straight days at 80 degrees, something that we have not done since September. So we really got to enjoy it. I hope you did get out and enjoy the weather, because we're going to be losing it, and it will not be coming back for the next while. You can start to see this rainfall activity in the corner of Nebraska. This is what's going to be pushing through. That's that front that's going to be arriving tomorrow afternoon. But until then, we actually have another chance of some storms that could be firing up. I think it's going to miss nearly everyone here in the Ozarks. It's really off into Kansas, where you see a few cells that are going to develop tonight close to that midnight hour, and they're going to go northeast and really skirt by us. I'm not forecasting for tonight for us to really see that severe weather activity. It's tomorrow night. I think we have the better chance to see it, and it's going to be on the table for it with this cold front that's going to be coming through and really stirring up a whole lot of activity. It's kind of providing that much needed push for all this severe weather. And ahead of this front, we're going to have a very unstable and active atmosphere, kind of similar to what we had Tuesday. But the big question is are we going to see anything with it? It's a really all or nothing forecast, where if a cap remains in place, we may not see a whole lot of thunderstorm activity, but if the cap can start to loosen, we have the chances of some severe weather that's going to be on the table. And I think the best place to really see thunderstorm development is the further off east you are, especially if you're close to the Mississippi River. But just for people in our viewing area, east of Highway 65, right now, that's where I'm betting to see thunderstorms that are going to be developing that can have hail and damaging winds. Once you get further off to the west, the confidence of seeing thunderstorms developing really starts to decrease. It can happen, but right now, not too confident for the areas off and to the west. And the timing for that is really in that late afternoon into that, by the time we're into the evening, where that front has moved out, the opportunity to see severe weather is gone. And then we're going to be stuck with the colder temperatures for Friday. It's going to get cold this weekend. This weekend is going to be mostly quiet, with temperatures around the 60s both days. You can really see the cold air that's going to start to creep in with that front. Here comes the cold air rushing back in, and we can say goodbye to temperatures in the 80s. It was nice while we had it, but we're losing it. Tonight, still remaining dry for nearly everyone to the Ozarks, really just kind of the northwest corner of our viewing area. I think those are the people that can see some rainfall activity that's going to be happening. It's tomorrow, better chances of rain on the table. We will be warming up to 80 degrees until, well, that cold front sweeps in and takes out a lot of the warmth. For this kind of chances of thunderstorms that are going to be in play tomorrow, not really concerned about tornadoes. Very low level wind shear. It'll be very hard for any tornado activity to organize. I think the main threat, if we see anything at all, is going to be hail and high winds that are going to be in place for both those days. And then we're stuck with the colder air for Friday. The highs on Friday, if we're lucky, we'll just only get back into those mid-60s. Saturday and Sunday, right around that 60-degree mark. We're getting more sunshine on Sunday. I think it's going to be the nicer of the 2 days for this weekend. And then we're going to slowly start warming back up, but nowhere near are we going to be getting back into the 80s with more rain chances arriving in the middle of next week, Steve.
All right, Matt.